guys, welcome back to my UCAT tip series. Today I'm going to give you 5 top tips on how to ace the abstract reasoning section in the UCAT. Tip number 1. When you practice the AR section and you get any question wrong or you spot an unusual pattern, make sure you write it down in like a Word document or just in a notebook. Write it down and make sure you learn it, because all of these patterns that come up in the UCAT come up over and over again. In the description I'm going to put a link to one of my documents that I made when I was practicing for the UCAT last year, where I've collected all of the patterns that I found when I was practicing, so hopefully if you guys download it you'll find that super useful. My second tip for AR is going to be that when you're looking at the set A, set B questions, just remember that in each set there's going to be one common feature. So if we're looking at set A, pick out one box from set A, pick out the most simplest box and pick out another really simple box, and you're going to try your best to find the similarities between them. In set A there's going to be either 1 or 2 things that are similar, and then you're going to compare it to the simplest box in set B and see if that thing is there, missing, changed, whatever, because then this helps you identify what the variable is, and then hence you can answer the question super quickly. The thing that you take away from this is that always look for the simplest box, because the other things in there are just distractors. So if you look for the simplest box, you're going to find the variable that is important to answering the questions. My third tip for AR is use the mnemonic scans that a lot of people do use and write it down in the 1 minute before the section starts. This is just a memory jogger to help you look for certain things in the shape. So SCAN stands for shape, colour, arrangement, number and symmetry. Of course these are not the only things, so in the 1 minute before remember to write scans, and then from the list that I told you to write down in tip number 1, write down as many of those as you can, because that might help you jog your memory and it just helps you get in the mindset and ready for AR. Tip number 4. If there is a question that you've been stuck on for more than 30 seconds, move on, because AR is really quick and you have to either get the answer as soon as you can. I think maximum 30 seconds to find the pattern. If you don't, just move on to the next subset, because do not waste your time and get hung up on a single question. Flag it and move on. Tip number 5 is that remember to use Alt-N to go through the questions. If you want at the start you can skip through the entire section just to see what's coming up, but using the shortcuts like Alt-N, Alt-F, Alt-P, these are really going to help you to speed up time for AR, because although it doesn't sound like a lot, if you use those shortcuts it speeds you up immensely. So guys, we have reached the end of the abstract reasoning top tips video. If you found that useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment any questions that you have, and I'll definitely get back to you. But I look forward to making more videos soon.